Welcome to Paris. Basically, I flew all the way out here for this exhibition to see. Wow, is it worth seeing? Is it a proper exhibition? How is it presented? Is it as cool as it sounds, exhibiting at the Louvre? Okay, so for context, the shot I'm exhibiting I took way back in 2023. It was my first trip to France, and I knew that Paris was one of the most photographed places in the entire world, so I wanted to capture it in a unique way. In order to do this, I thought, why not just buy a completely wacky lens and force myself to think outside the box, get creative, and see the world in a new light and capture it in a new way that I hadn't seen anyone else capture. So I ended up buying this lens. It is the Laowa 4mm circular fisheye. Beautiful little lens. But I also have to hold my camera like this, extended out from my arm, because it's so ridiculously wide. So the shot that I've taken is called Into the Pantheon, and it's my take on the Pantheon in Paris, which as soon as I walked into that building, it was incredible as it was, but through the fisheye, there was just so many angles. Everything just looked otherworldly. It literally looked from a different planet. And yeah, that's where I managed to capture this shot here, which I created these little business cards that I took with me on the trip. As soon as I took that shot, I was so psyched on the trip, I remember. And coming back, printing it out, it just reassured me that this was probably one of the best shots I've taken so far. And I never thought I'd actually exhibit this piece, especially not back in Paris, in France. But I'm really glad that the opportunity came about, because it's the perfect place. Are you recording, mate?
How do you say it, John?
Louvre. Or Louvre. I don't know, but we're here in Paris, going to my first exhibition, which it's a digital exhibition, but still, it's an exhibition, right? And it's right here, right next to all these famous pieces. We got the Mona Lisa here. She's repping it out, and I think that this is like the world's largest art museum, so it's pretty cool to be next to all these famous pieces, all these magnificent pieces, no matter the format. So yeah, let's go check out the exhibition. So we're heading underground. It's very busy. There's a sign. Oh, dude. Oh my god. This is chaos. It's pretty cool. It feels like we're in Egypt or something, with all this, like, I don't know, stone walls here. It's kind of cool. It feels very historical. And history's being made right now. History of my life, anyway. This is it. This place looks really cool though. Like, look at the ceiling as well. Look, it's sick. Exhibited somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Behind here, Artboxy. And we're back. Yeah, back from Paris. What a trip. We kind of smashed it. We fit so much into a little weekend. So it was my first ever exhibition of my work. And I kind of feel a bit like a fraud in the way that it was a digital exhibition. It was still cool to see a piece that I've created shared with a large amount of people. And to be honest, the nice bit about it all was the comments that I got from people that weren't there. You know, friends and family that are supportive and found it impressive. Let's be real, let's be real, let's be real. You know what? Thoughts of the trip. Before I went on the trip, I wrote down some questions. Was it worth it? Was showcasing my work digitally on a screen and going to see it worth it? Was the whole trip worth it? Am I becoming more of an artist now? Do I slowly feel like I'm moving from just a photographer to more of an artist? Will this lead me to any more opportunities? You know, where will this trip take me? And my notes and kind of feeling after the trip are this. In a way, yeah, it was worth taking the time to celebrate my work. Not sure how much it did by itself, so the actual event, but more what you make out of it yourself. That's what I've discovered. Maybe that all I have to do is believe in myself and my work. And although I feel slightly like a fraud in a way, I guess that's art's biggest secret is everyone's an artist. It's how you present yourself and put yourself forward and how you push your own self, really. And it's up to me to show everyone who I am. Be proud of my own work, because if I believe in it, well then surely others will. Maybe not everyone, but it doesn't have to be everyone, because art is individual. Art is whatever resonates with that person. And people do have similar tastes. So, you know, I guess I'm just looking for artists that like to see the world how I like to see it. And maybe they didn't on that trip, because my work was shown digitally. The screens do change. There could be hundreds, there could be 1,000. I have no idea actually how many artworks were submitted to Artboxy. I feel I might not have got that much visibility. So hopefully making a video like this will reach more people. And yeah, it's up to me to push my work,
Musician or artist,
I guess.
something like that. It's about whether you have to love this thing, man. You have to love it and breathe it, and it's your morning coffee. It's your food. That's why you become an artist.